Alrighty folks, we got an awesome one here today, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is Jake, of course, with Success Motors. All we sell are Ford Excursions. This is what we specialize in, guys. So if you're looking for a Ford Excursion, look no further, whether it's this one or another. All we sell are Ford Excursions. But if it is your second or third time back or multiple time back to the channel, welcome back, guys. I appreciate your viewership. You guys are awesome. Y'all are all excursion fanatics like I am, and it's a hoot, man. These things are fun. If it is your first time, welcome to the channel. You can expect over the next 15 or 20 minutes for me to walk around. I'm going to show you every inch of this Ford Excursion. I'm going to drive it. I'm going to show you under the hood, all of those things, so that you know exactly what you are looking at. You can absolutely buy this thing. We are in Texas, but we ship nationally. We've literally done it dozens and dozens and dozens of times, so we can handle everything electronically. We can transport this thing right to your doorstep, or of course there is an airport here in College Station, so if you'd like to, I can pick you up at the airport and you can drive this baby home. But all right, guys, this thing is cool. It's a really cool Ford Excursion. It's got a really neat stance to it. Some people don't love red and others love red. So I don't know what boat you're in. Let me know in the bottom or in the comments what your favorite color Excursion is. But what's so cool about this one is it is a 2003 Ford Excursion Eddie Bauer 6-liter Powerstroke Diesel 4-wheel drive. It has 200,000 miles even, so 200,500 miles to be exact. And what's cool about this one, guys, is it is going to come with our 12-month warranty. So we completely redid the motor on this guy. At least I shouldn't say that. I'll show you the receipt on the inside. It's about 10 grand worth of work. But it's got new heads. It's got the machined O-ringed heads. It's got new gaskets. It's got ARP head studs. It's got the whole works, guys. We did a lot of motor work on this one. So it's going to come with a 12-month warranty offered by our mechanic there in Tomball at CS Performance Diesel. I'll show you that inside. So this is a bulletproof Ford Excursion. So the motor is right and tight. Transmission shift's awesome. By the way, it does have the FASS, I guess is how you say it, fuel system as well, which is cool. Another interesting thing is you might notice just how perfect this Excursion's paint is. That's because this has a brand spanking new $10,000. That's right, 5 digits, what? So $10,000 paint job done at a very high quality shop here in town. We've been using them for years now. I guess about a year and a half. They've done dozens of trucks for us. They do a great job. So it has a brand spanking new paint job, probably less than 2 weeks old at this point. It is absolutely flawless. So the condition will be, this part of the video will be very quick because there are none. And it is rolling on a set of fuels. These are the tires are 35, 12.5 R20 Toyo Open Country tires. You can see these things are next to new. I didn't replace them, but you can see these things are next to new. We are running a 6-inch Pro Comp lift on this puppy. And so the reason for the paint was because it is a Texas truck. We don't have rust here. So this is no accidents and rust-free Texas truck. We don't have rust here, but we do have sunbake. And this thing just had some clear coat issues. And I thought, man, at 200,000 miles with a fully bulletproof motor, this truck deserves a good new paint job. So we did it. And I had them pull out every dent, every ding, and so it's completely down to metal and then repainted. And I had them pull out every single dent. So there's no dents on this entire vehicle. And there are 0 scratches. Well, there's 1 scratch, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. My mechanic, he called me, actually. He was so disappointed. He was walking, no, he was driving the thing, and he hit a stick or something like that. It popped up, and it has about an inch scratch on the bumper. And so that is the only flaw in the entire exterior. But as you can see, it's just absolutely superb. That's what a $10,000 paint job looks like. This is factory fresh. Of course, it's got those same tires and wheels all around. The rear is just as perfect as you would imagine. This actually didn't get repainted. This is actually the factory one, and it doesn't have any sunbake on it, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, nonetheless, so it did have some bake to it and some clear coat fade, but this is actually in good shape. We do have a little, I guess, nick right here on the plastic piece. You could put some glue in there and hold it down. But no dents or dings. Again, I had them pull out every single dent and ding. So you're talking about a Southern truck, no accidents, brand new paint job, bulletproof motor with a warranty, new tires, fuel wheels. Guys, this is incredible. This is an incredible Ford Excursion. Window tinting is fresh, by the way. We went in and redid, I think, all the rear windows, so it's got fresh window tint. Aftermarket tow mirrors on it. Man, just superb. Nothing really to show you here. I will show you the bumper. This is the scratch I was talking about. Real buzzkill. So maybe an inch long down to paint on the freshly painted bumper. So that is your only blemish on the entire Excursion. And little known fact, so it's got you can see it, it's not a sunny day here, but you can see it's glistening. It's got the beautiful metallic flake. Little known fact for those Ford Excursion purists, the red color is the most expensive color to paint. I'm not sure why, just the paint itself is the most expensive paint. I guess because of the material. I think the material cost is what they told me. So, all right, let me show you the Carfax. So I just want to show you that it is a 4-owner Texas truck. It's never spent any time outside of Texas. It's no accidents. The report is great. It's got, maintenance along the way. It's the exact type of report you would want to see. And then this is the work that we did to it. I'll show you here. So you can see I get a big discount. I get like a 35% discount. So this would cost muchos more than I paid, but you can see it's got all new injectors. It's got new cylinder heads, cylinder head gasket kit, head studs, dummy plug, standpipe kit, glow plugs, injector reseal kit, of course fully serviced, new brake caliper and brake pad set. You can also see this is the previous owner. This is not me, but it's dated. It's dated back in May 20th. Looks like they replaced a few things and it was about $1,000 worth of stuff. It's dated May of 2023. Looks like they replaced some parts to fix some oil leaks. And then same thing here, 7/6 of 23. They did a lot of work to the air conditioner, totaling $2,200. So the air conditioner, I'm gonna set this phone down. Sorry guys. The air conditioner has had some maintenance done to it. The motor. And then, of course, everything that we just did to the exterior. So this, guys, is a... Oops, sorry for the camera quality there. It's really nice. Check it out. The floor mats are kind of nice. Just these nice kind of brown floor mats. You can see the condition of the seats is fantastic. Power seats, of course, work. It is Eddie Bauer, so you get your heated seats and you get your memory seats and your power adjustable pedals. Very clean. You got all the buttons on the steering wheel, which is nice. We just actually we didn't add this, it already had it in it. We just made some changes to it so it sat in there real nice. It does not have a trailer brake controller, which would indicate to me it hasn't been used for towing or anything. It is wired for a sub. It doesn't currently have a sub, but it is wired for a sub. You could throw one on there and it has its own independent control there. It is 4-wheel drive, like I mentioned, of course. You can see there that guy is not broken, which is wonderful. And again, seats are superb. Very clean. Again, no rust. I'll show you underneath here in a minute. This one is the bench in the back. Very clean. Very, very clean. Ooh. Side steps are armor rolled, so that was slippery. Buttons have a little wear on them. I don't know if anybody actually even uses this. I think it's just kind of cool that it's in there. But again, about a 6-inch lift, so not too hard to get out of, but it is not stock height. Just be aware of that. Oh, let me show you the roof. So the whole thing was painted, of course. Again, like I said, it's a $10,000 paint job. So it is factory fresh and absolutely perfect in every way, except for that scratch on the bumper. Kind of a bummer, but I guess it happens. I'll show you back here. We don't have a spare tire for it. A 35 would fit. I just don't have a spare wheel and tire for it, so make note of that. Also make note of this. Door is functional. but instead of pulling the little lever, you just pull this guy here. So that's how you open it. Of course, that could be fixed, but there you go. Just pull on that and it opens right up. No big deal. If you didn't fix it, you'd probably just get used to it. Headliner is clean. I don't see any rips or tears in the headliner. As always, if you have any questions about this rig or another, give me a call, 979-202-1948. Third row seat, of course, is clean. Guys, look at this thing. Bulletproofed, warranted, new high quality paint job, fully inspected, so you know the lights and everything work. The seats, of course, work. Everything is in working condition. It's just absolutely beautiful inside and out. This is an exceptional rig. I think that you would be absolutely stoked to own. All right, let me hop in this thing. I'm trying to beat a rainstorm, by the way. This thing's fully detailed and clean, so I gotta get with it on this video. Try to outrun that rainstorm. Let me start this thing up. This is not a cold start, as I did drive it over here. You can see it fires right up. No check engine lights. We're rolling 200,562.7 miles. All right, that door ajar light is one of the only flaws on this puppy. That door ajar light is staying on. I don't know why, but the door ajar light is staying on, which means it probably has some grime in one of the door latches or whatnot. AC is blowing cold. It does take it like, I don't know, 5 seconds for it to switch from coming out of the defrost to coming out of the vents. But it does, after about 5 seconds, stops blowing from there and then comes from there. So AC is blowing cold and working. Rear AC is also fully functioning. Radio is working, as I mentioned before. Windows work. That passenger window is a little slow for some reason. AC is blowing cold on me right now. But yeah, everything is fully functional in here. Like I said, that window is a little slow to roll down. And then that door ajar light. Those are the only two flaws that I'm aware of on this entire rig. All right, let me get out and show you I'll show you the window or the mirrors work too. Just so you see that. All right, let me show you underneath the hood and let you listen to this thing. I gotta set the camera down here for a second. Sorry, vlogger. Again, fully bulletproof, comes with a warranty. Batteries are on the newer side. Got head studs. Perfect. You guys, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. All right. I'm gonna hop inside and we're gonna take this thing for a test drive so you can see what it's like behind the wheel. All right, guys, we are inside the Ford Excursion. I just wanna show you that door ajar light is still on, but I did wanna show you it go into 4-wheel drive, so that's functioning. And then also wanted to show you that the air is coming hard out of these vents and cold. So it just took a second, or takes a second, to kind of shift over from blowing out the defrost when you turn it on. But after about 5 seconds or so, it switches to coming out of the vents and then functions as normal. All right, so let's go for a little test drive. This rig is cool to drive, being that it is lifted and it's red. It gets a lot of attention, and it actually steers quite nice and rides quite good considering that it has a lift. Steering is tight. Now this one I've driven, I mentioned in my last video, all of our Ford Excursions, I typically drive at least 100 miles. This one I have had, between me and my mechanic, we've driven it probably more like 300 miles. And that was because we did, of course, the motor work to it, so we just wanted to make sure everything was sound and right. So it's gone back and forth from Houston several times. And I can confirm and attest to the fact that this one drives good, it rides good. And again, the only flaws that I'm aware of would be that inch or so scratch on the bumper, the door ajar light, and then that passenger window comes down a little bit slow. But again, shoot, for a 21-year-old vehicle, this thing is absolutely exceptional, particularly considering the fact that the motor work has been done. It comes with a 12-month warranty, and then that paint job, I can't stress the paint job enough. This is a beautiful color. All right, let me get out here and you guys can hear it run. Shifts very smooth. Shifts very smooth. Runs good, rides good. You can see I'm driving it with one hand right now. It's not a handful to drive, even though it's got those 12.5-inch wide tires and a 6-inch lift. Guys, this one looks the part, feels the part, is very nice. You'd be pretty safe to assume this is, if you buy this thing, you'll have the nicest Excursion in your town, no matter where you live. It's very, very nice. Also, I would say these videos are all filmed on an iPhone, and I'm considering upgrading to a newer, better camera for these videos. If you got any recommendations on what type of camera would be good for a video like this, let me know in the comments. That would be helpful. Some of you guys might know more about videos and whatnot than I do. But if you do have any questions about this Excursion, you can give me a call. Like I said, you can email us at info@successmotors.net. Be sure to follow us on Instagram. That thing is loud. I'm gonna wait for that thing to drive by. That was loud in a non-good way. But yeah, if you got any questions, let us know. Again, we can handle this transaction completely electronically, and I'm happy to get you more videos or pictures, to do whatever is needed to make sure you feel totally comfortable and confident. But this is a real nice Excursion. It would look great in your garage, and it would be a great daily driver or just the casual weekend cruiser. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Stay tuned to the channel. Follow us on Instagram. We're going to be posting 4 or 5 Excursions within the next, 7 to 10 days or so. So anyway, you guys, I'll talk to you soon. God bless you.